Hey everyone, this is Serge from GosuNoob.com. I'm gonna be talking about something a little bit different on our channel today. There's all these AAA games coming out with huge budgets and marketing campaigns that could end third world hunger basically. Instead, I'd like to talk about several games made by small developer teams. These games are either in some form of early access or they are what one might call indie games. Each of them provided enjoyment for me, and I believe they all deserve your attention, or at least you should be aware of their existence. First up is Clock Simulator. Yeah, you heard me right. It's a game that simulates your average clock, not even digital. Well, there's a game mode for that as well. It is amazing that people actually created a gaming mechanic from seconds passing by. The whole point is for you to click at the exact time a second passes by. No, really, that's it. You will have different challenges ranging from invisible clock hands to jumping with a pig exactly every second for as long as you can. Although simple in its premise, I found the game provides the player with an almost zen experience. You get in touch with your inner clock trying to click at just the right time, and everything else around you starts to fade. It is a great stress reliever that you can come back to for 15 minutes several times a day. The second game we're gonna look at today is the complete opposite of the previous one. It is called Clustertruck, and it's what my colleague calls a heart attack in video game form. You're a parkour-loving guy jumping from one truck to another. Did I mention the trucks keep moving as you jump? Yeah, the trucks move, obstacles move, everything moves, and you must move through all that without touching the ground as you try and reach the finish line. One might think that something as simple as jumping over trucks would be boring, but instead you get an adrenaline rush each time you manage to beat a level. The very random nature of trucks' movements is what makes this whole thing insane and worth of you at least checking this game out. The game is available on Steam for purchase right now, and it's a full version of the game. Be warned to consume in small doses if you have a heart condition, or when you get it stuck at a particularly frustrating level. I recommend you do some stress relieving here. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. The last game I'm going to talk about today is Everspace. It is a game currently in early access on Steam, and I found it the most compelling out of the three. It is a roguelike space simulation. You drive your ship out into the space and try and survive as many systems as you can. You do so by getting loot during skirmishes with outlaws and pirates, or by mining materials and crafting stuff out of it. Each system is randomly generated, and you can explore it for a finite amount of time before big bad interceptors warp in and make space dust out of you. The game features decent graphics, and both flying and fighting are fun. After a couple of hours you get the hang of it, and as you go deeper and deeper into further reaches of space, you discover more of the story and more weird stuff starts happening.
Target destroyed.
I promised myself I was not going to mention other games, but I can't just skip past No Man's Sky and see how this game does collecting materials and fighting and mining very similar fashion to No Man's Sky. And yet I find it more fun and compelling in Everspace than I did in No Man's Sky. I know it's fashionable to rip on NMS, but Everspace is the perfect example of how things can be done both fun and compelling at the same time.
Interesting life form. What is it?
Deeper you go into space, you'll start to come across capital enemy ships, lead enemies, electric storms, black holes, or even strange alien life forms. Bigger challenges net better loot, so if you survive each encounter, that will put you one step closer to the end of your journey. And the end, well, the end can be just your death, and then you just start over with nothing on your ship. Or you can actually reach the end and then start over with nothing on your ship. Which makes the game really fun because you don't really have the pressure of getting to the end. You just can enjoy the gameplay and the game mechanics more. And that's what makes Everspace so special. And I can't wait to see what the full game is going to look like and how it's going to play out and what all the other content they're going to bring into the game, because I kind of have a feeling these guys know exactly what they're doing and they're doing it right. That'll be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our showcase of different indie games. They're all easy to pick up but hard to master, and I think you'll find some fun in playing them. This is the Noob signing out. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if your ship gets blown up by space pirates, you can always try and find your zen place in Clock Simulator. Well, motherfucker.